Hey Star Fam, welcome back. Thanks very much for tuning in. Today I thought I would come back on real quick and just have another quick look at the energies and see what's in store for today. We are back again with the Ato Tarot deck. And yeah, let's see what the cards have in store for us today. Hope you're all doing really well. What's going on with my Star Fam? If you like this video and you find it helpful, please do give it a like. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please be sure to subscribe as well too. Alright, what is going on with my Star Fam? Oh. Okay. So, let's just have a quick look here. So we have the Five of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Star card. So let's see. Okay, the way that these cards are reading to me, it looks as if there was some sort of falling out. Now, this can be in either a professional relationship or a romantic relationship or a friendship, family. You're gonna have to take this as it applies, as this is just a general reading. But it looks as if there is definitely some regret over hard feelings that are a result of this falling out. Whatever happened, it looks as if both parties are upset. Both parties are feeling hurt. Both parties are maybe regretting what happened. Because when you have the Knight of Swords is about swift communication, you know, and it could have been a lot of things said in the heat of the moment, and it could have been an extremely explosive fight. Now, I'm not sure if this is a regular thing that happens in your relationship. I mean, depending on the relationship, obviously, regarding the frequency of these kind of arguments. But it looks like there is a wanting to move on, or someone is trying to move on from these hurt feelings, these harsh feelings. And because there's definitely a weighing up. If you look at both of these cards here, they're both kind of, well, I mean, in this one, you know, they're both quite pensive, you know. Both of these cards show this individual in a state of it looks like they're weighing up their options as far as what they have and what they're letting go. And, whether or not things can be rectified, if it's salvageable or not, whether or not it's worth giving up everything for. Because it kind of feels as if, I would say that there is some fair amount of history with you. It definitely, I'd say this feels like people who've at least been in a relationship, as in couple, or maybe it's a job or something. It feels like you've been in this relationship, in this connection, in this partnership, what have you, for at least about a year. I'd say at least a year minimum, because you've got the one cup being offered here, as well as the one seed that's kind of being pondered over whether it should plant. So I'm going to say at least a year you've been together, or there's been that level of commitment. So kind of feels like you're in a situation where you're weighing up, again, whether kind of if it's worth it, or if it's better off if you just kind of left and let it go. But at the same time, we do have the Star card here, and the Star card is a card of hope and healing. And it does look as if both parties, are both kind of hurt, upset, and it looks as if both of you kind of want to make up, or at least apologize, make things right. And if it's a partnership or a relationship, again, whatever context this relationship was, even if you don't resume the relationship and you just kind of decide to part ways, at least there would be no hard feelings. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like if you're thinking about forgiving, definitely, yes, it's always worth forgiving. But again, whether or not you want to continue with this relationship, that is up to you. You know your situation better. If this is a repeated pattern where you are just not getting along and you keep clashing, then maybe it would be worth just going your separate ways, because let's be honest, life's too short to be constantly arguing, and nobody wants that kind of tumultuous lifestyle. At least I know for me personally, when I think about home, I think about comfort and quiet and peaceful and serene, and a loving environment, and not something where there's a lot of arguments and clashing. So I understand if that's not a life you want to live, fair enough. You shouldn't have to live that way. You can find somebody who enjoys that. Whereas maybe the person you're with enjoys the drama and the passion, and or passion, I should say, or just the drama and the fire of the fight, the fighting and the making up and the breaking up and the getting back together. And some people really are just addicted to drama that way. And if that's just not you, and you find that behavior to be toxic, then you're perfectly within your right to want to live a more quiet and calm and tranquil way of life. But that said, there is no reason why you have to leave it on, a bad footing, so to speak. You could forgive and let go, So yes, if you're worried that things aren't salvageable, I kind of believe that they are, sort of, in the sense that at least, again, if you guys don't end up back together, or trying to work things out, then at least you'll be able to sort of have some kind of closure, and at least not have things um, left kind of in a bad way, so to speak. But anyway, I'm going to leave that here. I hope this helped. Please, if you liked this, leave me a like. I very much appreciate it. And if you want to hear more, again, please subscribe, and I will see you again soon.